What's good? What's good, y'all? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, hold on. Yeah, good afternoon. First and foremost, shout out to the Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ, which is the Lord of my life. Shout out to you too for giving me this opportunity to share again. Part two. Always make sure you get your rest. Now, a lot of us probably can't sleep 8 hours straight for whatever reason, but what you can do is sleep in intervals, meaning that if you get 4 or 5 hours sleep, that's good, but just make sure you take your nap in between. If you work like I do, like on my break, I make sure, most people on their break, they're eating. Well, I'm on my break, I'm sleeping. I'm taking that power nap. Power naps are good for you. You got to make sure you always get your rest, because sometimes when you're really not resting, you're more irritable. Like I said in the last video, you're more irritable, you're more antsy, your nerves are shaking. It's not good for your heart. It's definitely not good for this. You gotta protect this. Number one, this controls everything. Controls the eyes, the smell, and the mind. You gotta rest it. Rest. Get your rest. That's why I tell people, listen, I understand working 2 or 3 jobs is not good, but I understand why you do it. But if you have to do it, you have to make sure you get rest. I'm going to be honest. I was telling my boy Ty today, and I was, I'm setting myself up to work only 4 days out the week and have 3 days off. That means if I have to do double shifts within those 4 days, I'll do it. Why? Because this is my personal belief, right? I think you need a day. I think you need 1 day to yourself. You gotta have a day to yourself to rest, do whatever you want to do within that day. You need a day to spend time with your family, and you need a day to run your errands, whatever else you got, a doctor's appointment, whatever. You need at least 3 days off, to be honest. I'm setting myself up to do it. I encourage everyone else as well. But in the midst, that 1 day you off you have to yourself, don't do nothing. Just relax. If you like watching TV, playing video games, stay in your house. Rest your body. If you gotta go to the spa, make sure, and I'm gonna tell y'all this too, make sure you go to the spa. Go to the spa. Wherever you can find rest at, rest. At times when I couldn't rest, I would literally go to the movie theaters, and the movie would watch me, because it was like a sanctuary. It was a safe haven for me to rest. You got to get your rest. I'm telling you, you will feel so amazing once you get that good REM sleep. That's the sleep where your eyes is rolling in your head and you're dreaming and stuff like that. You're going to feel so amazing. When you don't get rest, and when it's time for your body to shut down, your body, the Lord might bless you when the 8 hours or 6 hours or 10 hours you missed that you supposed to rest. You'll probably get it that day when you need to get a rest. Because I remember one time doing security, I did a 24-hour shift, and the crazy thing, I wasn't even sleepy afterward. 24-hour shift, 3 breaks, 3-hour breaks, and I wasn't even sleepy. But I'm gonna tell you something. When I finally got home, I was in my grandmother's room. I was talking to her. She went in the living room talking to my aunt. I slept I slept for 12 hours. Fell asleep, conked out in that room. It felt so good. This is over 10 years ago. But I want to encourage each and every one of you to make sure you get your rest. Matthew chapter 12, Jesus says, Matthew chapter 11, we look at the last verses from 27 to 30. Jesus says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdensome. Come to me, and I will give you rest. For my burden is light. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. I will give you rest for your soul." A lot of stuff torments us from not getting rest. But I'll tell you, like my good brother G told me, right? If you can't mentally rest, make sure you rest your body. I got to the point, I want to bless y'all real quick, right? You get to the point, you lay in your bed, don't move. I guarantee your body will go into a state like how the bears and stuff, they go into the hibernation state. Your body will rest. Trust me. Don't move. Just stay still. Don't move. Even though your mind and stuff is still going, don't move. Keep your body totally still. Freeze. I guarantee you, trust and believe, your body will rest and you will feel it. You'll feel it. Your body will feel rested. And give you a couple practicals once again in closing. What to do, what can probably help you get some rest. Some people say drinking milk. I don't know. I was told that it didn't help me when I struggled with. I had sleep apnea at one point. I had insomnia. I don't have those issues no more. Thanks to the Father. But I'm gonna tell you another thing will help me get rest too. I'm gonna tell you this. This is the key. You work. Whether you work in a job, work at something. Clean a yard. Read a book. Do whatever you have to do to get rest. Because rest is essential and everything. Why you think when a person, when people transition or they die, as they say, they always tell them rest in peace. Rest. They tell them rest in peace. Rest from what? All your work. All the stuff that was going on. Rest. I'm telling you, when I transition, based on how I am, and I'm constantly back and forth, people will probably say at my service, at my funeral service, they'll be like, yo, you know what? The marshal, Raleigh, whatever, this guy finally rests. I'm surprised he ain't moving in his coffin. But let y'all know once again, encourage each and every one of y'all, on this Thursday, get your rest, man. It's gonna do nothing but bless you. Kids, get your rest, get your 8 hours, because when you get older, you might not be able to get it. Adults, get your rest. Even if you have to take a nap in between, get your rest. My boy always called me, yo, man, what are you sleeping? Yeah, I am sleeping. I'm getting my rest. You disturbed my sleep. Talk later. Blink. Get your rest. Money will always be there. Opportunities will always be there. You're not going to always be there. Make sure you get your rest. Because the person that rests is the person that can get rest is truly blessed. Guys, have a great day. Jesus bless each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe. And if you're in New York, be careful because it's going to be raining and everything. Let's keep the brothers and sisters all throughout the world in prayer and everything. Get your rest and watch you get blessed even further. All right? Peace!